Well, hello, this is Rosa, RCJ Creations. How are you doing? I'm bringing you a quick little video. We're going to be making some homemade mac and cheese. Hubby has already made the pasta. And as you can see, it's steaming. They just got off the pot. I asked if he wants me in the video, and he says, no, thank you. One day I'll get him in here. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to do this with a shelf-stable product, cheddar cheese powder. Okay, now of course, for flavor, I'm adding milk and butter. No, this is not low-cal. I got some of this powder because I gave my daughter some for her family. And I just spilled. Can I have a video with no spilling? I don't know, but it certainly wasn't today. I really thought this was gonna... Did you hear hubby? He said doubtful. It's a good thing this is all I'm doing is one little dish. Okay, so you sprinkle as much of this powder. Oh, I'm taking the whole thing off because this is a big mess. Our daughter lives out of state, and we went to visit her for her grandson's wedding, and I brought this along so her and the children, the great grandson, can enjoy some made from scratch mac and cheese instead of having to always worry about buying some. And I'm putting some butter in here. And of course you can omit the butter. Don't do nothing but just have the powder and that's it. But it definitely tastes a lot creamier if you have the milk and the cream in there. And I'm just going to do a little bit because I don't like mine really, really liquidy. And then let me bring you up so you can see. See that? And there's the powder. You see all that? So now I'm just going to mix and stir. That's all you're doing. Same thing you're doing when you do the pre-packaged box stuff that you buy in the local department store. Only thing you're doing is you're buying the powder in bulk. That's really the only difference. And of course, they are different brands. This particular brand is Hoosier Hill Farms, and almost every one of their powdered items I really, really enjoy. They're not paying me. This is not a paid sponsorship. They didn't come to me. I'm just doing something to spread my horizons and budget my dollar a little bit, let it go a little bit further. And of course, you could measure if you want to, but I'm not measuring. This is one of these things where I don't need to measure. I'm going by look. And I can already see it's not as colorful as I like it. And the directions do say, there are directions on here. And the directions do say, oh, I don't have my readers on. Oh. Actually, there are no directions on this one. There's another one that gives you directions. It just says ingredients. Okay. It's 35 calories per serving, 2 grams of fat, 37 mg of calcium. And this is just a small, I just got a small one, but the next one I'm going to get is a bigger one. But I have to stick within my budget, so I don't always get what I want. I have to get with what I can afford at the time. Okay. Yeah, this is going to start looking a lot better. I'm going to add just a little bit more milk so it's nice and creamy. And then you just stir, 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 stir. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking a lot better. And you definitely want to use a nice spoon so you don't break up your noodles. And you can use it with, of course, any pasta. You could even make your own cheese sauce and add more cream to it and put it over like cheese dip, queso. This is exactly, but it's just a powder form. Okay, it's still liquid form, so you don't have to worry about storing it in your fridge. And it's pantry shelf stable. There's still some little clumps of the mix. Oh, that was hot. That's hot. That's hot, hot, hot. And I'm just looking to make sure that everything's mixed, which it looks like it is. Oh, there's another one that didn't get, a clumpy of cheese powder that didn't get mixed. I'm mixing it now. But I think, let's do a quick little taste test. It's just me and hubby, so I can double dip. Don't tell him I said that. Definitely need salt and pepper. And I'll be honest with you, I think it needs a little bit more milk. I like it a little bit more creamier. And with just a tad more butter. I don't want to get butter on my clothes. I just got in from the office. We're going to sit down to, this is all we're eating for dinner tonight because we've got a function to go to in 45 minutes. So this is going to be a quickie little meal. There are going to be appetizers and snacks there at that function. So, but in case there's something that I don't care for and hubby don't care for, I want to make us something just in case. And who hasn't had mac and cheese for dinner? Just mac and cheese and nothing else. No sides, no nothing. Of course you can add a salad to it. You can add some veggies to it. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking a lot better. All I did was add a little bit more butter. I'm wanting it to come out nice and creamy. And let me bring you close so you could see that. Look at that. See how nice and creamy that is? And there's a little spot right there on the spoon where the powder mix didn't go through. Oops, sorry about that. But we're okay. That's going to go in the sink. Let me just stir that up. And I think we're done. I think hubby's going to really enjoy this. This is his first time eating this. I've had it before, but he hasn't. This is a definite 2 thumbs up. So this is my treat for y'all to have a good way to have a shelf-stable product that you can use. And of course, this is a small one. It's a 1 pound bag. 1 pound container. Yeah, 1 pound container, and they do make the bigger ones, so you can get whatever you need for your family's use. And it's got the seal, and if you don't have the little seal, put your powder inside a mason jar, vacuum pack it, vacuum seal it dry, and that's going to give you like a 5 or 7, 10-year shelf life. It probably be even longer, like 25 years. Once you vacuum pack it, you don't have to put an oxygen absorber in it. Just stick it in there, put a little piece of or paper towel or parchment paper on the top of the inside of the jar. Put your lid on top and then close it. Excuse me, I'm sorry, take that back. Put your powder. Pour it in the mason jar. Put just a little bit of parchment paper, cut out a circle the size of the lid. Stick it inside, but you want to give yourself a little bit of a gap because it has to breathe for the vacuum to suck up all the air without getting the powder getting into your machine that's going to damage your machine. You don't want to do that. Or what I personally like to do just for safety features is I would put all of this in a brown paper bag, a clean paper bag that's never been used. And you can buy those lunch bags. They even come in variety of sizes, because I've seen them on Amazon. You can get variety of sizes of bags and get a smaller one, fold it over, and label it. And I just put on there cheddar cheese powder. They also do the white cheddar cheese. I forget what the color is, what the name is, but they have all different flavors. And then you wrap that, then you put that in your vacuum seal bag. Then you vacuum seal it. Then you don't have to worry about the powder, because these extra fine powders, all of these, if you do too much of it, and it will clog your machine, then you're going to have a nice hefty bill, or it could break the machine if it's too much. So you have to be careful with that. So anyway, put in the comments, let me know if you've tried this, if you tried this brand, or if there's another brand that you've tried, and I'll be able to do some research and see if there's something I can order, and if I can order it and have it delivered to my home, I'll try it and I'll do a review on it. We thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up.